Hi everybody, this is Carmen with Main Street Yoga. I am, sometimes my videos have a lot of intention and prep, and sometimes they're like, oh yeah, it's this time of year, I need to bring something up. So I'm bringing something up, usually about this time of year when we start to shift into the colder weather. Cramping can be something that really starts to happen, and I notice it a lot in the studio. I'm not going to notice it as much this year since most of our classes are online, but I wanted to bring it up nonetheless because you may yourself experience it, and I just wanted to address it a little bit. Cramping can come from, for a few different reasons. It could come from dehydration. It can come from lack of use or stiffness, and various other things. Could be like a difference in how much vitamin absorption is going on. And so this time of year, especially when things shift to cold and the weather isn't as wet. I mean, it's wet outside, but we don't have the same type of humidity. Like, we start to lose our humidity, which actually starts to kind of take its toll on our skin and our own absorption of water. When it's colder, we don't think that we need to drink as much water. Our body kind of goes into this different type of place. And so we just don't feel the urgency of needing to drink water as much as we do. So I just want to challenge you, or just kind of remind you that this time of year, if you yourself know that you are somebody who's susceptible to cramping, here's a couple tricks. The first trick is increase your water, drink more water, or at least if you drink a lot during the summer, don't decrease it because it's getting colder out. Maybe you change what kind of water you're drinking. Maybe you switch to hot water with lemon. Maybe you're not putting as much ice in the water, so it's cool and not cold. Whatever works for you, but you want to maintain like high water intake. The other thing to do are small movements, and this probably is going to be, especially for those of you who are like, I drink the same amount of water all the time, I don't need to increase, I already drink a lot, but I'm also dealing with cramping. What you want to do is you want to start doing little movements in the morning or throughout the day that are going to help pull water around in your body. So wrist circles, ankle circles. You can do things where you kind of flick out your hands, almost like you're kind of flicking water off, turning the head side to side. Oftentimes I have students that deal with cramps in their calves. And when you cramp in the calves, the cramp will intensify if you point the toes. If you press out through the heel of the foot, you'll actually be lengthening the muscle and not constricting the muscle. And so that can help alleviate the cramp. So ankle circles are really nice and accessible for you to do at your desk when you're sitting a lot. You could even do like kind of calf extensions. So calf raises, lifts and lowers, where you stretch out your legs. The other thing to do that's really fairly simple is just take a walk. Like, set a timer on your computer where like once an hour you stand up and you do a lap, whether you're working at home or in the office or somewhere else. How can you kind of create a routine where you get up and you go get a drink of water once an hour, and you kind of keep that moving so the body has a lot of movement and is pulling that moisture through. And so those are just a few tricks to try to alleviate some of the cramping, especially if you know that you are somebody that deals with it a lot. Let me know if you have any questions, tips, or feedback that you'd like to share, and I'd love to talk with you about it. Thanks so much. Have a great week. Bye.